Morning. No, I lied. It's afternoon. Good afternoon. Look at the mess I made. Oh gosh, I'm in trouble. So I sowed lettuce. I won't force you to watch me sow lettuces. So I sowed lettuce. Lots and lots of lettuce. Got 3 trays of lettuce because my agrolans are full. I put them in my, excuse me, itchy nose, kiss a fool. Put them in there. But what I was doing today is I'm going to, not so, prick out and pot on my lupins. Now these are half blue lupins and half red lupins. These are from Malgosia and Nigel. And these ones are from Denise. And I will, of course, put their channels in the, I put their channels in the notes. And then I've got some other lupins, which apparently are not doing as well. They look kind of leggy. From the actual garden center. It's got roots on the bottom, but they don't look very happy on the top. Kind of like a bald man. There. So anyways, I got those to do. So that's what I'm doing today. What else did I have to do? I potted out my collards. I have to take out my Dahlia and see how it's doing. That's the one I grew from seed, my black Dahlia. I've got one surviving one. I made a list like we're all doing at this time of year. So I've got to sow spinach, pot out the lupins, it's on the list. I've got to sow my choys and my mustards, do some super soil conversations with Nick, the gardener. He sent me a beautiful bag of super soil, so I have to figure out what to do with it and where to put it and what temperatures it needs to be at before you can put it outside. What else did I have to do today? I think that was about it. It's April 1st, April Fool's Day. No fool like an old fool, right? So that's about it for today. So I hope you're all having a great weekend or had a great weekend. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter. And I'll see you at the end of the week or so, depending on what I get done, right? Anyway, I'll turn you off now and I'll come back later on. Sorry guys, you're stuck on the table. Hopefully you can see me when I get over here. I am have my printer, my label printer, a little Nimbot label printer, printing everything. My camera ran out of battery power. But anyway, I'm doing some sowing again. Some mustards this time and choys. So this one is, I have these two. I have two, a green one and a purple one. But because they're Mizunas and they grow at the same time, I've mixed the packages both together because I want a mix of Mizunas. I also have a giant red mustard. These ones self-seed everywhere. They're perfect. And then I have one that I bought, but I don't have a picture for it, but I'm assuming it's similar to the red mustard. It's an Osaka giant mustard. And then I'm doing some Tokyo Bacanas. They are very nice, slightly curly mustard with a light green ruffle. They're 40 days. So that's those ones. Didn't realize I bought 2 packages of them. So, and then my choys. So this is the toy choy, which is like a tiny bok choy. Kametsuna. These are all mustards, it says. Well, more or less. These are pak choys. Taiwan pak choy, which looks like a longer pak choy, not so much round like the rest. And my favorites, I'll insert a picture of the best one I ever had for these ones. These are the red choy. And then a green choy. So they're all very similar. They're all very similar in their time frames. This one's 20 to 40, 35 to 45, 21 to 40. So they're quick growing, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40 for harvest time. So I'm doing them in little trays here, and then I'll probably do some later on. I'll succession sowing, yay! Succession sow some outside directly once everything's done, but they're all going in pots because I am not going to deal with flea beetle again this year. I had great success with growing the pak choy in hanging baskets, so that's what we're going to do again this year. And then hopefully in the next couple of days I'm going to get some bush beans direct sowed in the hanging baskets, and then the pole bean ones I'll probably do in another 2 weeks. I'm going to check the weather. I want to make sure it's not too cold, but I start them all inside anyway, so they're not going to be outside in the cold for a while. So yeah, that's about all I'm doing today. It's chilly outside. We had a gorgeous Easter weekend, and then as of today, it's dropped back down again to 5-degree nights and 13-degree max days, but rain's holding off for now. So anyway, see you later. Bye. Okay, so we're just going to do seedling checks. Some of them are doing really, really good. Some of them not so much. These are spare cabbages, so don't panic. These are my peppers. See, everybody else says their peppers are doing really, really well. Mine are doing absolutely the pits. I might have to take them downstairs. Here's my dahlias, Carrie, that dog on the plot. So that one's got, it's got loads of roots at the bottom there. I don't know if you can see those. I'll show you that way. Look at those. Woohoo. This one, not so much. So I don't know if I've got it in the wrong. Oh yeah, wait a minute. It's got a tiny red leaf right there. So hopefully it's okay. These ones were broken off ones, so I just stuck them in dirt anyway. These are brassicas. And it's seed spinning time, of course. So spin them around. And I'll spin these around when I put you down. And this is why I don't grow lettuce. It's like, oh my freaking ants, right? Oh my giddy ant, as they say. The cost lettuce back there and all the other ones, they just look bloody horrible. These ones aren't too bad because they're little, but these are Mizunas and things. So what I think I'm just going to do is I'm just going to take everything that's a lettuce seed or whatever, and I'm just going to shove it in that big bed outside and let it go. See what it does. Yeah, the mustards back there aren't doing as well as everything else, but as long as you get something right. Yeah, the lettuces back there are just doing, I mean, they look ridiculously long. But there's no, I mean, my windows all face east or they face west. I don't have any south-facing windows, so getting things in a window is absurd. Let's go downstairs and check on the tomatoes. Now this is the biggest window I have. So here, everything just gets, this is my dahlia that I grew from seed, my one and only surviving black dahlia. So I'm hoping to hit flowers and I can get seeds from it. That's my celery I grew from seed. And everything else, these are cucumbers. I had to re-sow the cucumbers because they died. But all of these things every morning they get spun around. So yeah, so that's all the seedlings on the front windowsill. We're getting there, slowly but surely. It's 6 degrees out, but nothing like the storms you guys are getting over in the UK, so be safe, everybody. Good morning. It is time to clean up. I've made a right mess in here. It is Saturday the 6th, and it's cool outside and a bit overcast. But, yeah, so I thought I'd come out and we're going to do some beans. French beans, but the bush varieties. Let's see what we've got. Can you see me okay? Perfect. Cassolette. Reminiscent of classic French tarbay bean on short bushy plants. Thin skins cover delicate low starch beans with a subtle flavor. Extremely productive, so we're going to do those. Maasai, Maasai, I'll put the names on the screen later. French filet bean, tender uniform pods 4 inches long. Muscati, we grew these last year. These are a bush bean. What else? Those are pole. Ferrari. No picture, sorry. Ferrari bush beans. And my favorites last year were the red swan. Again, sorry, no pictures. So that's what we're doing. And these will all go in hanging baskets once they are safe enough to go outside. They go in these They go in these trays and they can stay in here for up to a month because they get nice big fat root systems on them, and it's a bit too cold at night still to put things outside. So for those of you that noticed flowers, those are flowers at the end. They're wallflowers. Haven't put them out yet. So that's what we're doing today, is those. What else? I'm gonna do an experiment with dahlia tubers that broke. Yes, Claire. I'm becoming as bad as you with dahlias and things. Oh no, yours was ranunculus. So these ones broke off, but they've got roots on them, so I'm going to try putting them in a pot and see if they grow. Gotta sneeze, hang on. Phew. So that's what we're doing today. I won't have you watch me doing it because it's boring. Sorry, Gerald's hedging. He's cutting the hedge again. So I'm gonna do the dahlias, and I'm gonna put some mycorrhizal fungi on there just for the hell of it, see if it helps any. So, like I say, they've got little roots but no shoots. Roots but no shoots. And what have I got to lose, right? So we'll try that. Get them all in here. So these are the broken off bits of the dahlias. They've all got roots, so I'm assuming they would have grown even if I just left them in the bag. But I'm trying different things because that's half the fun of gardening, right? Is the experiment. That one's got no roots, but we'll dip it in the mycorrhizal fungi and hopefully it'll be okay. Gross. Okay, so we got 2 in each pot. Let's see how they do. I don't know which one they're off of because, like I said, they broke. But I'll give them a shot, see how they do. What's the worst that can happen, right, is they don't grow, and I've got other ones in the house that Carrie told me to put in bags. Noisy bugger, isn't he? Anyway, so that's the 2 dahlias. Dahlia A and Dahlia B. Put them up here for now out of the way of slugs and bugs and grubs. I did my beans, I'll show you. Come on off the shelf. They're over here. 2 pots of beans. 2 trays of beans. I covered them up so the mice don't get them, hopefully. They're all the bush varieties. The pole ones I'll do later. I pricked out some of my cabbage. I'm terrible at pricking. This is why I do things in bunches, because I'm terrible at pricking things out. What did I put in there? Now I've forgotten. Oh my giddy aunt, I've forgotten already. Or did I not put anything in there yet? No, I didn't put anything in there yet. Lupins are doing fine. These are new strawberry plants. They've already got strawberries on them, so I got to nip them off because I don't want them producing strawberries yet. But I've got to get the pots ready for them. It's go, go, go time, right? Shallot seed going out. Oh, Lord. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. Have a great day. Bye. Okay, so I direct sowed some lettuces and covered them up. So that's the lettuces. Hopefully they'll come up. And then what I forgot to show you was, you know when people always say, oh, I don't remember this, and I don't write that down, and I don't write this down. This is what I do. There's my calendar. There's nothing there, but sorry, get rid of that. In the search field, you can search in your calendar. I don't know if you can see that or if there's a glare on it. But anyway, there's a search. Well, it's definitely got a glare. Sorry, there's a search field. So if I search in here, beans, it comes up with every date I've ever sowed beans, right? So it's a really good thing to keep in your phone because you can see whatever you need to see. Anyway, going in the house. Apparently my brother-in-law and sister-in-law are coming over for a visit. Bye. Just thought I'd show you. Look at the color. I don't know if it does it justice on a camera, but wow, is that ever gorgeous. It's already got flower buds. That's why they have pots around them with the bottoms cut out, because when I top things up I need them to be above the soil, the crowns, otherwise peonies don't flower. But look, we've already got flowers, so we should have ants pretty soon because peonies need ants to open apparently. Anyway, it's looking quite pretty. I'll show you the peas are due. The alliums are starting to open, and oh look, let's say that's something digging over there, and yet there's nothing in there, so I think it might be moles. I don't know. Don't care anymore. Peas are doing really good, climbing. They've been out here for a couple of days now, so They seem to be okay. Yeah, other than that, just lots of work to do. Lots of flowers coming up. Looking good. Happy Saturday. Oh, good morning. It is Tuesday the 9th, I think. Here I am, sorry. So we're gonna do some peanut sowing. Back you up a bit so you're not so close. So we're doing our peanuts. Well, some of them anyway. So here's the peanuts. Oops. I've had them chitting on top of the vent over there for a while. So I'm going to put some in some little pots for now. So I was talking to Ben from Grow Veg, and he was saying that they've got a very long but tender taproot. So what I'm worried about is if I put them in pots and then have to take them out to move them onto the bigger pots once it warms up outside, that they might get damaged. So what he suggested was do some in pots and do some in paper. So that's what I'm going to do. Don't have any paper pots at the moment. I'll have to make some. So I just thought I'd put a bunch of them in here first and get these started. See if they do anything. Yeah. I found a really cool website as to what to do with peanuts when you finish growing them. So I'll add the link for that maybe in the description. And I've decided I'm not going to grow lettuce in the early part of the year anymore. I'll grow it later in the year when it's not as, when there's more sunshine, because all I'm getting is like these 8-foot long leafy legs. Not really, but you know what I mean, right? So anyway, so oops, that's the peanuts. And I think they go, if I remember correctly, they go this side down. So, okay, so that's them. And then one more. Right on. 2, 3. There. Okay, so that's all of you done. And then we'll put you back in there for now. All right. And put some dirt on top of you, but not a lot. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my peanuts. Okay, that's them done. Okay, so part 2. So we're going to do them in toilet rolls. I've got 4 toilet rolls. So we'll do 4 peanuts in toilet rolls in dirt. And then we'll see if there's any difference in the growth. There I am down here, sorry. Any difference in the growth of them when it comes to harvesting time. So thanks for that idea, Ben. I always love a good experiment. Other than that, I'm not doing a lot. There's not a lot to do. It's so cold and wet, which you all know. I might, do some puttering around outside, but probably just load the video, because if they get too big, it takes me 2 days to load them. So other than that, have a fabulous week. Stay dry, stay safe, and we will see you on the next one. What are we doing? Oh. And to show you, I emptied all the pots out. These are the pots that had my tulips in them. Let's see if you can see. I'll find you one, maybe. That mush is my tulips. So, yeah, note to self, if you're going to put them in a pot, put them on the porch. They're just mush. Nothing came up. But I did rescue some. There's one. And there's a bunch over here. And I just wiped my hands on my pants. Good thing Gerald's in the house. So I rescued these. And that one's a beautiful variegated. Sorry about the sun, not sorry. What else did we do today? Before I killed my back. That's the pot I'm going to put my parsnips in. That's a blue. This is a really old blueberry, but it gets blueberries, so while it's still producing, it can stay in a pot. Apple tree has got almost blossoms. I put them up here on big pallets because the rabbits were after them. But I don't know if you can see that, it's got a blossom. Blossoms. We've had one apple, two apples off this tree in the last 4 years, but it's doing pretty good. It's not dead. Not dead is good. That's got a potato in it. Those are the golden raspberries, and those are the red raspberries. This is a red raspberry. These are what I'm going to do that potato experiment in. So same pot, same dirt, 2 potatoes, and one of them we'll prune and one of them we won't. And yeah, squirrel. Frickin' squirrel. Not overly bothered by the squirrel getting to my garlics. It won't do any damage. Garlic's doing really good. I mean, look how thick that one is. But I have carrots coming up. Can you see them? There, carrots all down the middle. So if they dig them up, they won't grow. More down the middle of there. I'll have to thin them out eventually. Once they're a bit bigger though. And I'm testing the pH on these. Says it's just on the cusp of 6, so I might have to lower it with something because potatoes don't like the pH being too high. So anyway, I've got a chart somewhere that says what pHs things like, but yeah, we'll have to see about fixing that. Potted. I got fed up with the fungus gnat thing. I repotted all my strawberries. And new stuff, and all that red you see on there. Isaac at Living Well said put cinnamon on there if you're, wanting to deter them in the first place. So we'll see how that goes. We can only do so much, right? Anyway, that's it for today. Look at the carrot action. Carrot action and shallot. That shallot's splitting, this shallot's spitting. Thanks, shallot, for showing me those, she says. Kales are all doing really good. Sunflowers, those are all teddy bear sunflowers. All teddy bear sunflowers. I've got a spider web stuck to me. These are the big black sunflowers from Claire. Those back potatoes are the ones that are going in those bins out there once I get the pH lowered. And what else? That's about it for today. It is the 9th, and it's cool. It's not warm by any means, but the sun keeps coming out, so it's not too bad. It's up there somewhere. Anyway, have a great day. Bye. I would think you can see me. We're doing shallots. Hang on a sec. Probably gonna get in shit for having my music on. From YouTube, that is. Personal opinion only. You would think that artists would like us playing stuff on YouTube because it's like free advertising. I don't charge them for it, do I? No. Idiots. Uh-oh. I'm thinking they're a bit ready to go in the ground. So, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's 2 that aren't. So we'll do 3 and 3 and 5 in a row. Bulb planter. Like I told you, it's the perfect size for my, look at that. Perfect size for this. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm yanking you by your roots. So if we do 3 like that, right? Okay. And we're in like Flynn. In like Flynn. Okay, I'll come back to you. Okay, that's that done. And there must be a mole in there because there's lots of big craters, but what are you gonna do, right? Happy, happy, Mr. Mole. I have wasps in my greenhouse already. Oh, shoot, got music playing. Hang on, stop playing music, stop. They are up there in the peak. There's one, and there's another one back there somewhere. I get them every year, so this year I might try and put a wasp trap in here. That flapping you can hear is the plastic flapping when the wind goes by. Anyway, it's getting quite warm, so I'm probably going to go in the house for a bit. What's the temperature in here? It is 20 degrees, it says. Whew. Bye.